In this module, we are going to talk about the replication
Hmm.
in Postgres. So
Okay.
this is coming in the high ability part in the Postgres.
Hmm.
So before going to talk the replication, I
Hmm.
hope you are aware what is replication.
Yes.
What is it?
Replication means in replication there are two databases. One is a master database and another one is a slave. So in replication process, that is whatever the changes are made to master database that are replicated to slave database automatically. That means it is a exact duplicate. It is nothing but that exact duplicate copy is created on that slave server.
Thank you. So basically, when we talk replication, like
Hmm.
here some word or you can say the terminology will be different than the other database. Like in Oracle,
Hmm.
we are calling primary server or the standby server. Got it? In SQL Server,
Yes.
like the production and standby. Got it? Similar like
Hmm.
in the Postgres replication, we call primary server, that is called the master server. Got it?
Hmm. Hmm.
And whatever the standby
Yes.
server, that we call the replica server or slab
Sir,
server.
1 minute. Sir, 1 minute. My screen is not visible. Yes. Yes. Sir. Yes, sir.
So
Please continue.
it is called master server. Primary server is called master server, and
Hmm.
which is the my standby copy, that is called the replica server or it is called the slab server. Got it?
Hmm.
So if
Yes.
we try to understand the replication, why we need. Suppose
Hmm.
my business, I am hosting the one of the web portal which I want 24 by 7. Quite
Hmm.
possible due to the any issues in the database server, my one server get down.
Hmm.
Will my business able to survive? Not at all, because we need 24 by
Hmm.
7. 24 by 7
Hmm.
case, we need some things where my database should be up and running 24 by 7.
Hmm.
Got it?
Yes.
Could
Yes.
be the software failure happen.
Hmm.
It could be the hardware failure. Got it?
Hmm.
And for
Hmm.
that, business need a secondary server which will take care if
Hmm.
the primary server will not work due to the any issue. It could be the
Hmm.
software issue, it could be the hardware issue, or whatever the failure
Hmm.
occur, then my slab server will work for that. Got it?
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Yes.
that is the logic for the replication. So in
Hmm.
short, what we do in the replication in Postgres,
Hmm.
we copy data from the my production server, which is called the master server, uh,
Hmm.
and from the master server, we copy the data onto the my target server, which is called slab server or you can
Hmm.
say replica server, and that we
Hmm.
apply. Got it?
Hmm.
This is the
Hmm.
process called replication.
Hmm. Hmm.
In short, to copying data from the primary server and applying those data copy onto the my slab server is called the replication. Got
Hmm.
it?
Yes. Yes.
So that we are going to talk into this topic.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
it is called a high ability. Why need a high
Hmm.
ability? As I said few minutes back, if my one of the business center is down,
Hmm.
now the server down, we need to be the secondary instance or we need to be a multiple instance, so my business will survive. My business will
Hmm.
give the uptime, and that can be used.
Hmm.
So that's why
Hmm.
replication we use in the Postgres.
Hmm.
Now, since I am saying the high ability, what it mean by the high ability? High ability means we need the database system that should be up 24 by 7.
Hmm.
It could be
Hmm.
possible by creating the multiple server and that behave as a failover case. If the my primary got down, my secondary will take care
Hmm.
of that. This technique is
Hmm.
called high ability architecture. Got it?
Hmm. Hmm. Yes.
How it will be done? Because if my primary, whatever the data we are changing, that need to be
Hmm.
copy and apply to the my standby server, which is called replica
Hmm.
server or you can say the slab server. Then only it can
Hmm.
be possible to achieve it. Am I correct? This
Yes.
process is called high ability. Second reason for that, the high ability term, if we are eliminating the my failure. So suppose we have a server, over there something went wrong, failure has occurred, then we can eliminate the point of failure and my business can switch onto the my nearest server. Second reason for high availability, people can keep data near to the users. Got it? That's the reason. The third reason, to get the better performance. Got it? So what they do, the primary server, they have some data. So load they are dividing to the my standby server. That means the reporting or some which they are not changing the data, they are selecting data that we can able to get it. In Postgres, we have the various type of replications, technologies which is used. So we will learn it in a few minutes, but as of now, just understand the concept. The we can use this failover. Got it? And then Enterprise DB come up onto this, and they have given a very good tool. Instead of manual failover, they have given the very good tool. Suppose my business got down primary, secondary, we need to switch it, then it will be available. So they have come up with the one very good tool which is called failover manager. So what failover manager will do, they will automatically switch to the my standby server in the case if primary got failed. Got it? And that's why they use that. So maybe you have a questions. Now, Rajiv, you talked about replication. So what are the benefit of the replication? Why we need a replication? Of course, to get a better performance for OLTP environment, you can use the replication. How? Because we can move the my reporting query load to the my standby server. Got it? That's where we can get it. Second reason for that, the fault tolerance. Fault tolerance means if my master database server failure due to the any issues, got it? So my replica server will take care of the my transactions. Got it? And that's way we can able to do it. So replica server is called basically standby server. Got it? Another reason for the replication, the data migration. So why the data migration? Suppose we have a server where we need to upgrade the hardware, or maybe we need to upgrade, do the patchings or some things. In this case, the one server will be available and we can able to move on to another. So maybe the database server upgrade, maybe the database server hardware upgrade, or those are the cases we can use that one. Apart from that, we can use for testing the my system. Suppose I am doing the some application level change, so I don't want to move on to the on server. I can able to use for that. So another place we can able to test it. Got it? So that may be the different reason for replication, and you can choose as per your business need. I
Yes.
hope now you understood what is the high ability, why we need a replication.
Yes.
Now, benefit, as I said, the multiple benefit. Now, it could be high ability, could be in the various scenario. Maybe the schedule activity, which we call in our industry global maintenance break. So every quarter we have a maintenance activity, like where we are applying the patch onto the OS level or server level or the hardware devices. So that is the schedule plan downtime. Am I correct?
Yes.
In that case, you can get the no disturbance into your business, because this is a completely 8-hour downtime. So what happened? If I don't have my standby server, my business, when I am doing the patching, it will be unavailable for the customers. Got it? So that is called schedule activity we can able to use. So like the patching, for that, you don't need to, your business should be continuously cut it. You can able to switch into the other while you are patching onto the first machine. Your application will connect to the second. Once done, we can switch into the first and then we can do it. So that's where we can do for the schedule or planned downtime. Another benefit is the unplanned downtime. Unplanned downtime means disaster. Maybe there's some failure of hardware, maybe the electricity failure, maybe your CPU, RAM, or the any other component like motherboard, network, any regions. Got it? Which is not in our control. That is called unscheduled or unplanned downtime. So that case we can use. Now, when we talk about the replication or the high availability, we need a cost for that because you are going to host the another server. If you are using enterprise DB, you need a license. If open source, that's okay, but you need a manpower to maintain it. Got it? So always it depends on the your business. So recovery point objective. Got it? You have to understand your business first. So how you are going to tolerate if something went wrong? Maybe my if disaster will come, how frequently we can get the backup, what is the my RPO, so recovery point objective. So my business is saying, okay, Rajiv, I need my system should be back at any case within 2 hours. Quite possible if there is a hardware failure. Is it possible you can fix within a 2 hour? Not at all. Got it? So because hardware failure, we can raise the case with the hardware vendor. They will send the product, then engineer will be scheduled, replacement will be done, so it will take time. Am I correct? So in this
Yes.
case, you have to decide, okay, we need a some temporary server where my business can run instead of complete downtime. So you have to decide a recovery point objective, RPO. Then we have RTO, which is called recovery time objective. So recovery time objective means the application can down and that is not damaging my business. So how long we can? Now think about it. Suppose you are working for the AWS or some other. So when we talk about recovery time objective, we have to think about the application. So how much time can we afford? Think about it. I am going to purchase some product, and you are the owner of the e-commerce business, like maybe the Amazon. I am trying to purchase. It's right now. I am in the mood to purchase some laptop. I'm trying to go with your website and your website. What happened? Will I wait? Generally, it's a
No.
customer behavior. They can look into the some others e-commerce like the Flipkart or maybe the Walmart, maybe the some like the Chroma or maybe the some different service provider, and they may purchase. So you are the losing your business. Am I correct? So that we
Yes.
said here, recovery time objective. You have to decide how much data, if the application down, the loss can be tolerated. Got it? Based on that, we can design the my complete infrastructure. Okay, my business is saying okay, 5 minutes down, it's okay, but not more. So we definitely not able to fix the issue within a 5 minutes. Got it? So that's way you have to plan how my data can survive if the disaster will work then. So your RPO and RTO will decide your complete solution for your replication. Okay. So always you have to think about RPO versus RTO. So RPO and RTO are the key concept for maintaining your business continuously. Got it? So RTO, as I said, is a recovery point objective, which is measured in the time if failure happen or maybe some disaster came that case. And RPO means the calculating back time. Okay, how much data loss, which data can be tolerated, those things. So always your replication will plan onto that way. Now, suppose failure occur. Got it? How fast you
Hmm.
want to recover your data? So for that, we have
Hmm.
mean time to recover. Mean time to
Hmm.
recover means the average time which will take to recover my failure. Suppose there is a failure
Hmm.
occur, just example. So how soon we can recover? So mean time to recover is called that one.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
based on that, you can plan your recovery setup, and then you can
Hmm.
do it.
Hmm.
Accordingly, you can plan for the maintenance contract. Accordingly, you can
Hmm.
plan. Okay, your business need 24/7 support or 8/5 support. Do you need
Hmm.
a 7-day
Hmm.
support or 5-day support? Quite possible. I have a development
Hmm.
environment. I don't need 24/7 support.
Hmm.
It will work by 8/5
Hmm.
support. Cost will be
Hmm.
1/3 compared to the 24/7. Why? Because during the
Hmm.
business hour we are getting support, not the weekend.
Hmm.
So the cost automatically will down.
Hmm.
So that's why meantime to recover, you have to plan.
Hmm.
Then eliminate single point of failure. What it mean?
Hmm.
So if something went wrong, my wall is corrupted. Got it?
Hmm. Hmm.
So am I able to survive? So you
Hmm.
have to choose what type of failure has occurred and then how we can survive if that type of failure will happen. Got it?
Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
way we plan. So basically,
Hmm.
when we talk about the replication, we have a two term. Got it?
Hmm. Hmm.
It could be single to master or multi-master
Hmm.
concept.
Hmm.
In the replication in the Postgres, will work into single master and multiple slab.
Hmm.
Got it?
Hmm.
Which is
Hmm.
called SMR, which is called single master
Hmm.
replication.
Okay.
So what it means? Single master replication means the change on the table or rows which you are changing, which will
Hmm.
happen on master database, and from master
Hmm.
database, it will be replicate to the my replica server. Got it?
Hmm.
That is called
Hmm.
single master replication.
Hmm.
Like here, if I can draw, you can get the idea. I have a one
Hmm.
primary server,
Hmm.
and then we have a another
Standby server.
standby server. Quite possible we have
Hmm.
multiple standby. Got
Hmm.
it?
Hmm.
So when we talk about this, so this multiple server, how it work? So
Hmm.
my business in the single master replication, my data had changed some things into my primary server. Got it?
Hmm.
So the primary
Hmm.
server, I am just changing my data. This is my primary server. So here I
Hmm.
have just example updated the data, just like the
Hmm.
some salary of
Hmm.
just my salary was 5,000 that I have updated
Hmm.
as a 8,000. Now
Hmm.
this change has done. Where the change has done?
Hmm.
On the master.
Master.
So just
Hmm.
example, I am putting it for your understanding. This is my
Hmm.
master,
Master server.
and these are my standby.
Hmm.
So these are my replica server, or you can say standby
Hmm.
2,
Standby.
standby 3, like multiple replication we have.
Hmm.
Okay. Now
Hmm.
in single primary, what will happen? My change
Hmm.
has done onto my master.
Hmm.
Now they will replicate table onto replica database.
Hmm.
Got it?
Hmm.
So this way it will reach to the my one server, and
Hmm.
then it will be done. So this 8,000 will come into this.
Hmm.
It has not copied into the here.
Hmm.
It applied
Hmm.
here or not, no care, and it will give the
Hmm.
confirmation. This is called
Hmm.
single master.
Hmm.
Got it? But when we are
Yes.
doing multi-master application,
Hmm.
so whatever change has happened in the master database, they will
Hmm.
replicate to the counterpart table onto the other master database. So in
Hmm.
this case, we need multiple replication server.
Hmm.
Getting my point?
Yes.
So I need multiple master. Got it? So what
Hmm.
happened?
Hmm.
when my wall is going to write, got it? So the data has written, and then it will go to the nearest master server, got it? And then once it applied over there, they will go and they will write. So that's way the multi-master can work. So suppose
Yes.
I am treating this master, and then we have another master. I am fetching data from here to this location, and from this my standby server is syncing. This is called multi-master.
Okay.
Understood? So replication can be one master, rest slab, or it could be we have a multiple master and then we have a slab. It could be. So that way replication will work. Now think about how we can eliminate a single point of failure. So for that we are using hot standby. Got it? So in hot standby, what happened? My until unless my standby server is not getting the data, they will not eliminate it. Got it? So first my data need to be reached to the one of the my standby. Got it? Then only confirmation you will get. So that is called the hot standby. Make sure whenever you are planning about the hot standby, that means your data should be used to be read by the my standby server, and then confirmation will be given. So based on the hot standby replication, readable read data will be used, and that's way
Yes.
it will work. Did you understood?
Yes.
So always make sure hot standby is the term which we are using in the sense if server will run read only queries while the server is archiving recovery onto standby mode. So why we need this type of replication? Just give me 1 second. So that's way it will work. So replication purpose you can choose the how you want your query should be run. So hot standby basically when you are a server in the recovery through the normal operation, that time it will continue running the query onto the my standby. So that's case people can use hot standby. Then we have, apart from that, we have a various other way to do that, which is called a stream replication. We have synchronous replication. We have a synchronous replication. So those are the different way we can do. Okay. So complete it will work onto the my business need. Okay.
Yes.
So as of now, just you understood the concept. Replication means we are providing the high ability to the business. So in any unfortunate scenario, if the primary is not reachable, the people can get the business run over the standby server.
Yes.
That is called replication.
Replication.
Now here you can see we have hot standby wall shipping. So what we are doing here? We have a master server. Got it?
Yes.
From master server, my data reaches to the archive wall. Now from archive wall, it goes to the my standby server. Now standby server got or not? It's a hot standby should be on, and in this case, this archive will be applied over there. Got it? This is called wall shipping. Got it?
Okay.
So as per your business, your data should be synced with the there. Got it?
Yes.
So that's where your hot syncing can apply. Got it? And for this technique, we are using wall shipping, which is called right ahead log shipping. So whenever you are doing warm or hot standby server, you
Hmm.
can read streaming via your
Hmm.
changes, which is called the wall record. Got
Hmm.
it?
Hmm.
So in this case, if my main server got failed, my
Hmm.
standby server will get the same data because it contains almost all of the data in the main server what we have.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's why we are maintaining the hot standby. Got it?
Yes.
Now here you can configure the server synchronous or asynchronous, two mode.
Hmm. Hmm.
Synchronous mode if you are doing, so what it will do,
Hmm.
it will wait till my data has applied onto my standby server.
Standby server. Hmm.
Once it applied the one of the standby server, then only he will get a confirmation, okay, this is done, and
Hmm.
then the user will get a confirmation, the transaction completed.
Hmm.
Got it?
Hmm.
That is called
Yes.
synchronous replication.
Hmm.
If asynchronous replication means data has changed here, it came onto
Hmm.
archive, that's it.
Hmm.
Now standby
Hmm.
got applied or not, we don't care.
Hmm. Yes.
So as per the business, you can choose what type of standby you want to create, what are the things you are going to
Hmm.
maintain.
Hmm. Hmm.
So for monitoring while shipping, we have
Hmm.
function which is called in standby. PG is in recovery mode that we can change.
Hmm.
X log now converted into the log. So you can choose the point when the logging can be done. So it is
Hmm.
what
Hmm.
type of logging you want, you can do.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
here in the Postgres, replication will depend on two, unidirectional replication or
Hmm.
bidirectional replication. Got it?
Hmm. Hmm.
If
Hmm.
you are using single master replication, have you remember
Hmm.
the earlier we talked about a
Yes.
single multi replication?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
That is basically called unidirectional.
Hmm. Yes.
Why? Because the single replication data flow in the only one
Hmm.
direction. Got it?
Yes.
From master to slave.
Hmm. Slave.
That's why it's called unidirectional relation
Hmm.
or
Hmm.
unidirectional replication. But when we
Hmm.
talk multi-master replication, data can
Hmm.
flow from both sides. We have multiple master,
Hmm. Yes.
so
Hmm.
flow in the both direction. Got
Hmm.
it? That is called
Yes.
multi-master
Bye.
replication.
Hmm. Hmm.
Apart from that, we have talked about the synchronization. So how we
Hmm.
want asynchronous or synchronous.
Hmm.
So suppose if you are choosing the synchronous replication,
Hmm.
so let me draw that. Just example, I am
Hmm.
creating the same again, the two instance.
Hmm.
This is
Hmm.
my primary and
Hmm.
another color I am choosing. This is my standby. Just example.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now here, whatever change has done, suppose there is
Hmm.
a some changes happen into primary server.
Hmm.
Just one change has happened.
Hmm.
Now we have a replication technique which is called synchronous. Got it?
Hmm.
My
Yes.
when my insert or update or change happen in the primary, they will transfer
Hmm.
the data to the my standby server.
Yes.
Got it? So synchronous
Hmm.
replication, which transaction is happening on master database, will be declared completely only when the change will be replicated onto my replica server.
Hmm.
Got it?
Hmm.
That
Hmm.
means now it has changed. As a user, I will not get the update because change has done. Why?
Hmm.
Because it has not reached here.
Hmm.
So just example from here, my data has reached here.
Hmm.
Got it? Now
Hmm.
not only it reached here, it
Hmm.
applied here as well.
Hmm.
The change what was there, the change has just example, something I'm drawing that has changed
Hmm.
here. Now
Hmm.
he will send a confirmation. The primary will send a confirmation to the client. Okay, this change
Hmm.
has done.
Hmm.
This is called
Hmm.
synchronous replication.
Yes.
Got it? So it's completely
Yes.
depend the change on the primary will goes to the
Hmm.
standby, and then once replica server will available with that change, they will give the confirmation to the
Hmm.
primary server. Okay, it is done. That is called
Hmm.
synchronous.
Okay.
Now, suppose I am using the asynchronous replication. Let me clean
Hmm.
my drawing.
Hmm.
Now a synchronous replication, just example, we have a primary server and then we have a standby server. Now some change we did here. The change has happened onto my primary server, master. Now it's gone. It reached here or not, I don't care. Got it? So that is called asynchronous mode. Whatever transaction we did on master server can be declared to complete to the my business without applying to the my slab server or the replication server. So now suppose this is the my client, like the earlier change has done, client will get a confirmation row updated. That's it. It reach here or not? Yeah. This is called replication onto asynchronous mode. Of course, because it's not rich, so maybe it will be fast. Definitely it will be fast because they are not waiting for information from slab server. Whatever change we do, that's on the primary. Based on that, we give the confirmation to the customer the change has done. But in asynchronous application, quite possible when it was copied, there was a network issue came and it has not reached here. So data is out of sync. So now you decide your business how you want. And that's why I asked the RTO and RPO. If my business is saying, okay, my data can be lost for 5 minutes, I'm okay with that. So in this case, we can use asynchronous replication. Got it? If my business is saying, no, I cannot tolerate the 1 minute loss of data, we can always choose asynchronous replication. Now, replication can be done physical or it can be done the logical. Got it? So, physical and logical means what? Physical means I have a one primary server. Whatever change I did on the primary, that reached to the my standby server. That is called the physical. That means the physical hardware we are using. So physical replication means we are dealing with the files and directory which has the same files and directory represent onto the my another server, system level, disk level, everything is same. Okay. Logical replication means we are talking on database or table level, which can be possible to replicate certain table only onto the standby server. That is called or the not the entire cluster where a specific database or a specific table we want to replicate. That is called logical replication.
Okay.
So that's where replication will work into the Postgres, and we can decide based on the checkpoint when it's generated, we can able to do.
Okay.
Okay. So here, like the example, you can see this. We always need to give in my configuration file the primary server information and my standby server information. So for that, what we have to do, we have couple of parameter which we need to configure onto the my master server, couple of parameter which need to be configured onto my standby server. Got it? Now here you can see first what I have done in the my host-based authentication. We are creating a user who is responsible for replication. Got it? That user we can give the permissions. But then here you can see these are the my replication user which is moving on to these are the IP addresses. So the 9 is for the my standby 1, the 10 is for my standby 2, like that, and this is the my primary server. So basically they are copying the one. That means the changes. Got it? So maximum wall sender, how many wall sender you want? How many replication slot you want? Got it? How fast you want the change should be applied? Got it? And here the wall level, if you remember yesterday we talked the archive, replica, and the normal. So we can able to choose it accordingly what you want. Got it? The synchronous what you want. you can decide. And then here in the
Hmm.
standby primary slot name you have to give. Got
Hmm.
it? The primary
Yes.
configuration, which server is my primary. So
Hmm.
based on that, they will always check with the primary key, hey, is there any change? So for that,
Hmm.
we have
Hmm.
a sender and receiver technique. Got it?
Hmm.
Primary have the
Hmm.
sender, and secondary have the
Hmm.
receiver. Got it?
Hmm.
They will internally communicate is there any change into the my database, and that's
Hmm.
what it will do.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. So that's
Yes.
where we talk synchronous replication and asynchronous replication. I hope you
Hmm.
understood.
Yes.
Then simple way how you can monitor it. So for that, there is a view.
Hmm.
In the master, we can use pg underscore start underscore replication. So
Hmm.
basically, you are checking the status of the your replication log.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
standby, we have a wall receiver. As I said, they are the sender.
Hmm.
Sender has sent. Maybe due to
Hmm.
network issues or something, it is not reached onto the standby. So receiver, we
Hmm.
can monitor. Whenever
Hmm.
somebody is saying, okay, it's not sync, I am not getting the updated data, we always use the wall receiver key. It is a
Hmm.
correct that log
Hmm.
which has changed, that has reached over there or not, resolve, and then we
Hmm.
can plan it.
Hmm. Hmm.
We can monitor it. Now here
Hmm.
it will give you the clear idea.
Hmm.
Suppose I have a database physical backup, we are taking the
Hmm.
backup onto it, this wall,
Hmm.
and then we can able to move into that. So physical backup
Hmm.
and recovery way, we can configure first.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
So we will take
Hmm.
backup from here and then we will restore into the my standby.
Hmm.
Now, as I said, once
Hmm.
my standby server is ready,
Hmm.
we need a wall sender. Wall
Hmm.
sender, whatever the log had changes in the my
Hmm.
buffer. Basically, it will,
Hmm.
change will happen in memory. From memory,
Hmm.
it will reach to the wall buffer. From there,
Hmm.
it will use to the my wall location, and then
Hmm.
wall sender will send this information to the my standby
Hmm.
location.
Hmm.
In standby, we have a wall receiver.
Hmm.
They will receive the data and keep into the there.
Hmm.
So that's way
Hmm.
it applied and then keep it. So that is
Hmm.
called the physical streaming replication.
Hmm.
So here you can see the wall receiver, what I guided.
Hmm.
That's it.
Hmm.
And finally, it will
Yes.
apply into the your
Hmm.
memory on standby server. So
Hmm.
that's called the read replica. So
Okay.
how we can change?
Hmm.
Always for syncing, we can change onto master and slab.
Hmm.
How my replication is working on master, how it work into the slab. So here you can give,
Hmm.
able to get the
Hmm.
identification of the your master and
Hmm.
slab replication.
Hmm.
So you can get the transactions details from here.
Hmm.
Then here we are checking that is
Hmm.
it receivable. So in my
Hmm.
example, you can see I'm using the Mumbai server,
Hmm. Hmm.
and from that we are checking. So what happened?
Hmm.
PG state replication, as I said a few minutes back, let me go. So
Hmm.
we can able to say
Hmm.
is in recovery. So that's why you can able
Hmm.
to get the data.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now you can see here the status like the async, so
Hmm.
synchronous
Hmm.
replication or synchronous, whichever you
Hmm.
are using. That's way
Hmm.
you can check
Hmm.
whatever the logs, what is
Hmm.
the log number. These all you can able to
Hmm.
verify here. Like here you can primary 628
Hmm.
1741
Hmm.
standby, will it applied or not?
Hmm.
If applied,
Hmm.
then you can get a sync
Hmm.
status. If not,
Hmm.
then it will say not a sync.
Async. Hmm.
Async.
Hmm.
Who is replicating? Suppose you have a
Hmm.
multiple master. Okay.
Hmm.
So quite
Hmm.
possible you can see who is sending the data. Got it?
Hmm.
So in
Hmm.
this case, you can use who is replicating, that you can verify. This is the IP
Hmm.
address which is verifying my data.
Hmm.
This is sending the data.
Hmm.
That's where the
Hmm.
replication can be
Hmm.
checked.
Hmm.
Here, reduce the data loss. Always you have to choose a synchronous replication. Why?
Hmm.
Because suppose user has done some commit, some change data.
Hmm.
It will come
Hmm.
to the wall buffer. From wall buffer, wall sender will send the data to the standby. while receiver will accept it, they applied it, and then they will give the confirmation. This is called synchronous replication. So here you can see that applied, and after application, they will give the confirmation. So you can see here the synchronous replication. So remote write, that means remote, my standby server has written that information. Not only it is written, it also applied it. So that you can see. I hope you understood the concept.
Yes, sir.
So that's way the replication will work. Now it's time to go and show you how replication we can set up. So for that, what I'm going to do, I am going to use one of the my Azure instance. Here I am creating a resource. So I am going to use a database. I can click on database. And the database, you can see which database you want. So here you can see Azure database for PostgreSQL. So I'm creating the one of the server first, primary server. Here you can see we have a lots of type of server. Flexible server. What it mean? Basically, here you will get the more CPU, more bandwidth, more control, more optimization parameters, those all. So it is a costly. We are learning just for the, you can say, learning purpose. So that's why we are using the single server here. So it will save my cost. Okay. So I'm creating it. So it is saying, creating the flexible server, please consider creating flexible server. Instead, it providing the zero redundancy. I don't need, so I'm using no, create a single server. So this is just a marketing policies. They are saying, okay, you will not sync or those. Resource group. So I'm choosing my resource group, which is called DBT. Resource group is the place where we are creating our services.
Okay.
Then my server name, PGSQL. Now, every location, this is not available. So you can choose which location you want. Let me try the US West. So currently this service is not available. Okay, let me try with the some others case. So just give me 1 second. I'm changing my latency and other thing. Got it. So here in the East US, I got it. Now I don't need this 4 core because it will be costly for me. So what I'm doing, I'm just choosing the basic. So basic, you can decide 1 core or 2 core, and based on the price, you can see here. Are you able to see?
Yes.
This will be the approximately 3,936 rupees for 2 core. Let me do the 1 core. So the price you can drastically see the change. I don't need that much data. 10 GB is good enough for my demo. So the price has reduced. Okay. So per GB they are charging 7 rupees 20 paise. Got it? And per core they are charging approximately 1788. So you can see the 1800 rupees lump sum. But here there is some drawback. But when you are going to the application, because whatever the storage you have given, if you can scale, you cannot able to get down. So auto scaling means whenever this size will full, it will grow it, and that's what you can do. Redundancy, so I'm putting the local redundancy, not like that. This is the one way. General purpose. So basic, you don't get the lots of the features for redundancy and other thing. If I can go for general purpose, price you can notice it will change. So here instead of 4 core, I am just generating the 2 core. Are you getting the price? 10,000 per month.
Yes.
Storage accordingly. So the price will be changed based on to that. I don't need the, and here the storage minimum you have to choose 5 GB, whatever you want. So 9,000. Okay, I am choosing the 10 GB.
Hmm.
5, just I'm scrolling a little bit. So it's going like 5, after that 24 GB.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now here you have a two options, local
Hmm.
redundancy and geo redundancy. Based on that you
Hmm.
can able to choose it. So first
Hmm.
let me try with the basic, and then we will try with the some other, because I want to save my cost.
Hmm. Hmm.
One code is good enough for my testing purpose,
Hmm.
and I want only 10 GB of data.
Hmm.
That's good enough for my use. Okay, backup retention
Hmm.
7 days, and it can go up to the 35 days maximum.
Hmm. Hmm.
So this is just for testing, so I want local. Now,
Hmm.
once this is done, it will ask you
Hmm.
which version of the database you want.
Hmm.
So based on this, you can choose the version. So
Hmm.
as of now, Azure is offering you the latest Postgres 11 version.
Hmm.
Got it?
Hmm.
And that's where you can choose. Here in general
Okay.
purpose, you can get up to the 64 core, and the mem
Hmm.
optimize you can get the memory should be double of the core. So that's why
Hmm.
you can able to choose.
Hmm.
And based on that,
Hmm.
price will be also change.
Hmm. Hmm.
I hope you got it.
Yes.
Now it is asking me the admin username. So what could be the my
Hmm.
admin username, and based on that we can able to
Hmm.
configure it.
Hmm.
Got it? So I can
Hmm. Hmm.
use as per the my choice. I can choose, and then I can give it.
Hmm.
Get my point?
Yes.
So suppose I am giving the some password. Let me try. So I'm giving my name, and then I'm using this password. Are you able to see? So admin user by default,
Hmm.
they
Hmm.
will giving you the platform as a service. So the
Hmm.
default user root you cannot use.
Hmm.
Apart from
Hmm.
that, you can create your own user. So I am giving the name my
Hmm.
admin.
Hmm.
So he will be the super user for this server.
Hmm.
And then
Hmm.
password I given my name at the rate 123.
Hmm.
Okay. Now I'm clicking
Hmm.
review and create. So
Hmm.
this will be the price you can see
Hmm.
for this instance.
Hmm.
Okay, let me create it.
Hmm.
Why I am guiding you accordingly,
Hmm.
because if you are working on cloud, Azure or some
Hmm.
things, how things you can able to control very easily.
Hmm.
So within few minutes, you can,
Okay.
your service will be ready.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it's your deployment in the progress, and it is creating.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now it's in deployment, so it will take approximately 2 to 3 minutes, and then it will be ready.
Hmm. Hmm.
Depend on the load on the data center as well.
Hmm.
So now you can see, yeah, now you can see my
Hmm.
operation is completed. So I can go to the
Hmm.
resource.
Hmm.
Once I will go into the resource,
Hmm.
you can see I have this server name
Hmm.
which we are going to use for my connection.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
this is the server which I am going to use for my connection.
Hmm.
Okay, this is the my
Hmm.
username.
Hmm.
This they will connect.
Hmm.
Got it?
Yes.
And that's way it will work. Just give
Hmm.
me a few minutes.
Hmm.
I'm
Yes.
preparing my syntax
Hmm.
connection. Now, if I will go and connect the server, so we have a
Hmm.
security. Got it?
Hmm. Hmm.
So you need to give the connection of your security, whom you want to allow, whom you don't want.
Hmm.
So I am allowing
Hmm.
my current IP address to connect this machine.
Hmm.
So that way I can able to connect.
Hmm.
If I want, anyone can connect on my machine. I can give 000.
Hmm.
Okay. If you create
Hmm.
firewall for 00, IP address will
Hmm.
be blocked and host on the internet can
Hmm.
access the coordinate with the server group.
Hmm.
So no IP address will be blocked. That's why I don't know
Hmm.
your IP address. So I am giving
Hmm.
000.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
anyone
Hmm.
can connect with this machine.
Yes.
Okay. Now I save it.
Hmm. Hmm.
So what I'm going to do here, I
Hmm.
am going to connect to my instance and
Hmm.
let me check कि I am able to
Hmm.
connect or not.
Hmm.
Got it? That is the one thing which I
Hmm.
need to
Hmm.
do. So what I'm going to do,
Hmm.
I am just opening my PowerShell
Hmm.
command,
Okay. Hmm.
and then I am giving the username and password what I have shared you on the
Hmm.
chat,
Hmm.
and then we'll try to see if I can access.
Hmm.
Okay. Now here
Hmm.
you can see
Yes.
if I am going to use my username,
Hmm.
it will ask me the password.
Hmm.
So whatever the password I have given,
Hmm.
that I am giving here.
Hmm.
I can able to connect to this database. Are you able
Hmm.
to see?
Yes.
These are the database created. Here, if you
Hmm.
notice, we have these two users which is used for the Microsoft.
Hmm.
Got it?
Hmm. Hmm.
To maintaining the because
Hmm.
it is a PaaS platform as a service, so they will maintain it.
Hmm.
For that case, root and Azure sees and Azure maintenance. This is
Hmm.
the user, they got it.
Hmm.
Got it?
Hmm. Yes.
Okay. This is the way I connect. I can able to do
Hmm.
anything, whatever I want. I can able to create a
Hmm.
table. I can able to connect to the particular database. I can able to do all the things what we are doing.
Hmm.
Okay. Now
Hmm.
the same I am trying to access from my personal Linux
Hmm.
machine.
Hmm.
Are you able to see my machine?
Hmm. Yes.
Now let me check my internet is working or not first.
Hmm.
Because when you are accessing internet, it should be running.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, it's working.
Hmm.
No problem. Let me verify the one of the our website.
Hmm.
So it's working fine.
Hmm.
Got it?
Yes.
Because if the Google was only working or DB training is not working, that's I just verified. So everything is working
Hmm.
fine.
Hmm.
Got it?
Yes.
No doubt at all. You can able to
No.
get all the things, all
Hmm.
the depend.
Hmm.
Here also I have given you the video how you can
Hmm.
install the Postgres
Hmm.
Linux. So similar way, the 14 we have installed. This is the older one, the
Hmm.
30.
Okay.
That it. So whenever you have a time, you can
Hmm.
able to go. You can monitor. You
Hmm.
can get the things.
Yes.
Now this is not my intention. My intention was that we can access the
Hmm.
Postgres. Am I correct?
Hmm.
Let me open the
Yes.
terminal window.
Hmm.
Keep it little bit bigger size so I can able to get
Hmm.
and you
Hmm.
can able to view it. I hope this is
Hmm.
good enough.
Yes.
Now because I have given 000. Do you
Hmm.
remember?
Hmm. Yes.
That means any IP can connect this machine.
Hmm.
Let me try. Yes, it's asking password. That means I am able to reach it. Now
Hmm.
let me give
Hmm.
the password.
Hmm.
I am able to connect.
Hmm.
You can see those databases. Let me little bit zoom out so it could be
Hmm.
readable.
Hmm. Hmm.
So you can see the multiple users name are there.
Hmm.
Are you
Hmm.
able to
Hmm.
see?
Yes.
For maintenance, for Cs, the Postgres, like
Hmm.
that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Got it? So these
Yes.
are the honor. So I can able to access it.
Hmm. Hmm.
No problem at all. Let me
Hmm.
go to the my other portal
Hmm.
and I'm minimizing it.
Hmm.
Just I'm going to the my resource.
Hmm.
Now here you can see the replication. Left side.
Hmm.
Are you able to see?
Hmm.
How easy
Yes.
you can able to do it, that is saying. So I am adding
Hmm.
the my replication. So how you want?
Hmm.
You want a
Hmm.
logical or you want a
Hmm.
replica? So
Hmm.
I want a replica.
Hmm.
Got it. If you want logical, you can choose the logical.
Hmm.
So it support the replica as well as the logical. So I'm adding the logical.
Hmm.
So what basically do, it will create exactly the same server.
Hmm.
Got it. Logic is, as I
Hmm.
said, only the particular database which you want to do,
Hmm.
that you can
Hmm.
able to do. Got it.
Hmm.
So you can able to use
Hmm.
the particular object. So
Hmm.
let me first go for the replica and then we'll try.
Hmm. Hmm.
And here I am giving, what was the server name I have given? The similar name I am giving.
Hmm.
Instead of dbtpg SQL,
Hmm.
I am putting here the my primary, and then I am
Hmm.
giving the word called replica
Hmm.
or only the replication server. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now everything they will take care itself. We don't have to bother about
Hmm.
any parameter. We don't have to bother about any settings. What it
Hmm.
will do, it will create the operating systems. It
Hmm.
will copy the my PostgreSQL. It
Hmm.
will apply over there, set the replication
Hmm.
setup, and then it will give okay, it's done. Let me
Hmm.
verify it as well.
Hmm.
So this is just creating. It will take few minutes, so let's wait. And once it is
Hmm.
done, we will try the replication. Okay.
Hmm.
Now if you notice my replication server is also ready.
Hmm.
Got it? And this is the connection
Yes.
string, username
Hmm.
and password you can see.
Hmm.
So that was the my primary, and then this is I am taking the my standby.
Hmm.
Let me make the my connection.
Hmm.
So master server and then secondary server I am
Hmm.
putting it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Got it? And here
Yes.
I have just taken the my operating system name.
Hmm.
This I don't need to take care of the my configuration or anything
Hmm. Hmm.
because everything is taken care by the Azure itself.
Azure.
Now let me try to the first
Hmm.
connection.
Hmm.
So let me try first the connections into this machine.
Hmm.
I hope you are able to see my machine.
Yes.
So I quit from here and then I'm trying with the replica server.
Hmm.
You can check I have just changed the name which was there. I have changed to the replica.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Let's see what happened. So I am not getting. Have you noticed? Am I getting?
Hmm.
So that entry has not matched into my pg underscore
Hmm.
xba.conf.
Hmm.
Got it? That's why I'm not getting.
Hmm.
If you have
Hmm. Hmm.
noticed, what message you are getting could not connect to the server. No pg
Hmm.
underscore xba.conf entry for the my IP address.
Hmm.
What I can do, I can go to the my network
Hmm.
here,
Hmm.
same way connection security, and then I can
Hmm.
add this IP address. Got it?
Hmm.
So I
Hmm.
can choose the my IP address and then I allow them.
Hmm.
This is for PostgreSQL. Let me go for the my replica server,
Hmm.
and here in connection security I will add it because no entry at
Hmm.
all.
Hmm.
If
Hmm.
I will add this, so this is the my IP address public which allowed,
Hmm.
and this is
Hmm.
for everyone.
Hmm.
Got it? And then I saved it.
Hmm.
Now if I
Hmm.
will try, I am able to get it.
Hmm. Hmm.
The connection.
Hmm.
Not only from here,
Hmm.
from the my machine also if I will try, I won't get it.
Hmm.
If you can
Hmm.
see here I have created a master connection, master database, master
Hmm.
server. Here I have used the replica and I won't able to
Hmm.
connect. The same I am getting the issue.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now this ad has done.
Hmm.
It is giving you the confirmation also. You can verify, update the connection.
Hmm.
Now I can try it. The same
Hmm.
connection I am going to do here. Up arrow key I
Hmm.
did. My replica. This time this is asking.
Hmm.
I am able to get it.
Hmm. Hmm.
You can see the database name also I am getting the same.
Hmm. Yes.
Now instead of this, I am using the my machine, which will help us to understand the things.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
so let me connect to my virtual machine,
Hmm.
and here if you can see this IP address I have taken. So the
Hmm.
putty connection I make with this IP address,
Hmm.
and for that I am using the connection which is called MovaX.
Hmm. Hmm.
Got it? Here you can see.
Hmm.
So via this connections I have used.
Hmm. Hmm.
So primarily I have connected. Now let me connect with
Hmm.
the standby server
Hmm.
because we have given 00. So this time I am able to connect it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Let
Hmm.
me check my connections. If the password I will give correct, I am able to
Hmm.
connect. If
Hmm.
password I have given wrong, so you
Hmm.
can get the
Hmm.
issue.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
So always make sure you have to give the proper
Hmm.
password and then you can able to do it.
Hmm.
So whatever the password I have given that I need to check and then I can able
Hmm.
to give it accordingly. So let me try and give my password correct.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I am able to connect it. Are you able to see?
Hmm. Hmm. Yes.
Now everywhere you can see the same.
Hmm.
Got it?
Hmm.
This is the same. Here it is a
Hmm. Hmm.
same.
Hmm.
Are you getting the point?
Yes.
So these are the database name. You can see the Postgres
Hmm.
template, Azure
Hmm.
maintenance, Azure sys, like that.
Hmm.
Now I
Hmm.
am creating one of the my database here. So what
Hmm.
command I can use?
Create database name.
Using create database
Data.
Rajiv. Okay. So what message you got? Database spelling wrong. Create database Rajiv. This will create a database into the my primary server. Am I correct?
Yes. It's taking too much time.
Yeah, because we have taken the only one core with the 1 GB RAM and those all. You can see the database created. If you can go here and you can check the database name, you will get it.
Yes.
Are you getting? Okay. That's where you can get to your replica server as well. Whenever we do, so based on your need, you can able to verify. Okay.
Yes.
Now what we are going to do, here we have created database. You can able to use it. Let me try and disconnect from this database, or I can connect to the
Replica.
Rajiv. So I'm connected to the Rajiv database. And I don't have any table here. If I no. Here if I am trying, let's see how. So I'm connecting. Are you getting?
Yes.
So when I do here, I will get it. Here also I won't have the table. Got it?
Slash
You can
dt.
try slash dt. You cannot get a table because I don't have.
Yes.
If I will do anything onto primary, that will apply to the my standby also.
Yes.
Got it? Let me create a one table called the test table. On slab, if I will try, am I able to create?
No.
No. So let me try it. I am creating a table here in the slab. It won't allow. Oh, this is that error. Got it?
Yes. It is different error. Press Control plus C 2 times. It will
Control
remove.
plus
C. Once again. And execute that create table command.
no. But what is the problem into this?
Actually, previously we did that dt na, so it
Okay.
taken
Create
as the
table
same command.
test, and then here I am using ID, which is the integer type, title, and this is I am using the character type. Okay. So I cannot execute because it's a read-only transaction.
Yes.
Now the same table I am going to create on the primary, it allowed. That was the intention to show you, okay, it won't work. Now here it is created and you can see the table name is there.
Yes.
At the same time, how fast this work, you can see the table has came onto the my standby also.
Standby also, yes.
Got it? Now, if I am inserting the some rows here, got it? That rows will also come immediately. I have inserted a row, and here if I can find, select a star from test table, you can see.
Yes.
Are you able to get?
Yes, sir.
So that's where you can get the data, PostgreSQL SQL and DB training in test table.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because to I have inserted. Let's
Mm-hmm.
try the same into the my primary.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a Postgre and DB training. I am getting it.
Yes.
Now, by intentionally, I am switching the wall.
Mm.
Got it? If it is not coming,
Mm.
maybe something, the log as per your setting. So forcefully you
Mm.
can generate your page switch. That
Mm.
means you are looking to the wall.
Mm.
Got it? So that's where
Mm.
forcefully you can switch it,
Mm.
and that's where we can able to do. I
Mm.
hope you understood the concept.
Yes, sir.
Now, since it is a replication, you can
Mm.
able to check the replication status.
Mm.
Let me go and check the replication status of my database.
Mm.
So in primary, I am finding the pg underscore state underscore replication.
Mm.
So here it is saying, okay, instead of this, I can put the hell. Okay, let me go. Okay, so that's where the replication will be
Mm.
checked. Let me see. Okay, and then you can see this is the my
Mm.
process ID. This is
Mm.
the my users ID.
Mm.
Right? This is the my replication user who is
Mm.
responsible for replication.
Mm.
This is the my replication database. So application name.
Mm.
This is the
Mm.
client address, means port which they are connecting. These are the things.
Mm.
These are the host name lookup, and then basically we can see
Mm.
this is the last file number. Same way, if I will
Mm.
do here,
Mm.
sorry, here I am getting the same.
Mm.
You can able to get a data.
Mm.
Okay. So the
Mm.
primary you will get your replication status, and
Mm.
secondary you need to check the
Mm.
slab.
Mm.
Got it?
Mm.
So that's where you can able to check. So
Mm.
if you remember, we
Mm.
talk about the replications should be always depend on to your business logic, what you want, and based on
Mm.
that you can able to check your
Mm.
configuration, you can able to do the things, and then you can able
Mm.
to use accordingly in the Postgres.
Mm. Yes.
Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So always as a DBA, it's your task. You have to monitor the replication. You can check the replication, and then you can
Mm.
able to see all the status of the replication, what the replication topology you are using. You are using
Mm.
this replication or those, that all you can decide.
Mm. Yes.
Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So as a DB, it's your wish how you want the master slab, and then you can hear the replication
Mm.
topology. So
Mm. Mm.
on the master server, always we can use, just give me 1 second. I'm preparing my syntax. So
Mm.
I can use select pg underscore because I'm going to copy under both, so that's why.
Mm. Mm.
Now if you can see, I am running this status check into the
Hmm.
replica. So it is
Hmm.
saying,
One true.
yeah, that means it is my standby. And the
Hmm.
primary, it will give,
False.
got it? So
Hmm.
you can able to check the replication status accordingly as per your business need. You
Hmm.
can check is the my master server or replica server. False means
Hmm. Hmm.
it's a master server.
Master sir.
Got it?
Hmm. Hmm.
Then you can able to see the PG status,
Hmm.
PG underscore state underscore replication.
Hmm.
A few minutes back we have just done.
Hmm. Yes.
So here you can able to use like that way. So it is
Hmm.
saying the sync or not. So it's in.
Hmm. Yes.
That's why you can verify the my replication
Hmm.
server or the primary server.
Hmm.
You can able to monitor these things as per your business need.
Hmm.
Correct.
Hmm.
So always
Yes.
make sure you have
Yes.
to go for the configuration, check the status, connect it,
Hmm.
verify it, and then
Hmm.
you can able to get all the things as per your business need.
Hmm. Yes.
Got it? When you are
Yes, sir.
connecting, you can able to get from the table, and then you can get all the
Hmm.
replication strategy.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now, if I am going to see the my configuration example,
Hmm.
so you can see in the primary, so must be super user to use the physical replication
Hmm.
stream.
Hmm.
So we are not a super user. Super user is who is managing the my Postgres, because
Hmm.
this way I can able to stop also. That's why
Hmm.
it's not
Hmm.
given into the Azure, but your on premises you can able to
Hmm.
get it.
Yes.
Got it. So
Hmm. Hmm.
story is how you want your synchronous, asynchronous, those all you can get it, and accordingly you can able to manage the replication topology.
Hmm. Hmm.
You
Hmm.
can able to use the failover, those all can be possible,
Hmm.
and accordingly you can able to monitor the thing. You can able to get the data. You can reply it. This all in
Hmm.
your hand. How you want the database status, you can monitor, and everything you can able to
Hmm.
do it according to
Hmm.
the your
Hmm.
business need. You can able to
Hmm.
perform the replication.
Hmm. Yes.
I hope you all understood the concept.
Yes, sir.
So that's where basically replication will work in the Postgres. And as a DB, it's
Hmm.
my responsibility. We can monitor the
Hmm.
replication. We can do the primary and secondary, and these all.
Hmm.
Whenever I
Hmm.
am creating the table, I can able to simply create a table. Whenever I am
Hmm.
creating the table, immediately you have seen it replicate to the my standby server.
Replica. Yes.
If you can see here the table name,
Hmm.
you can get it.
Hmm.
Got it? The sample table
Yes.
one which I have created. Here
Hmm.
you can see that's there.
Hmm.
So within a
Hmm.
nanosecond, you are getting your data from the replication. Got
Hmm.
it?
Yes.
Now let me see the file name. Have you remember in the Postgres we talked everything is called in a number the file, which is called
Hmm.
object ID. So
Hmm.
within the
Hmm.
base we have this is called my database ID, and this is the my
Hmm.
object name. Here if I
Hmm.
can choose the same, let's see here. Are you getting
Hmm.
the same?
Yes, sir. Hmm.
Is there any change?
No.
No. It is exactly the same.
Hmm.
Got it. So as a DBA, we can create our object onto one, and that we can go from the secondary.
Hmm.
If you want to see the database name from command line or something, you can also able to do it. What was the database name I have created? If I remember, the Rajiv. Is it?
Yes.
So you can see this belong to the Rajiv database. Here also, if I can go and I can run, I can able to get it.
Yes.
Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So as a DBA, we can able to do lots of things. We can able to check the status. You can able to customize it. You can able to manage the things. You can get the object IDs, those all like that. And then if I want to verify my wall, I can able to get the log sequence number. So let me come to the primary server. Here I am giving. So this is the my current wall sequence into the primary. What about on the slab? So slab is in recovery status. So wall control function cannot be used.
Yes.
Got it? So which is
Yes.
in the primary, which is in the secondary, that way you can able to monitor. But here you can able to do lots of other synchronization. You can able to, you can see.
Yes.
So what was my wall name that we can select, and accordingly we can write my query. So wall writer I am getting this one. So you can see this is the my sequence number. But am I able to use this onto the my standby? Not
No.
at all. See why? Because it is then recovery stage. That's why. So that's why you can able to monitor the my wall current sequence number, which is used on the my primary, which is used onto secondary, and that's why you can able to verify the thing. So pg underscore wall file. So what is the wall file? Basically the my log which is written.
Yes.
Got it? Same
Yes, sir.
way we can able to see the write ahead log. What is the my wall that we can able to verify on my primary server, on my standby server. So this is the my Postgres database here. Let me try it. So this is the my standby server. Got it? So that is the
Yes, sir.
my physical replication. If the logical it was, so then maybe quite possible same database you get, same database you can't. Let me see the table space. So this is primary. So query, if you can see the select, I am able to perform onto standby for that as well. Got it?
Yes.
But controlling whichever you are doing, that cannot be work onto the your standby.
Slave.
Got it? So these all the
Yes,
things
sir.
you can decide as per your business logic. Got it? Now since I have switched the database, let me verify the my LSN again. Will it change or not? You can check. You can see the value change. No, it's the same. 6012 F0, which was earlier. Here you can see,
Yes.
verify it.
Hmm.
Because
Both are same.
the check not created. Got it? So until unless the checkpoint
Yes.
is not created, I cannot get my data.
Hmm.
Automatically checkpoint will be created whenever we will do commit or we can do any DDL statement. So let me create a one table here. So what I did, I have created the one test
One
table
table.
called ABC. And now let me verify that object. Got it? So you can see we have a data into there, but ID has changed. Got it? Here in the replica
Yes.
also you can see you will get the same one. So it's not like the 1 GB or something I have given, then it's a less, or if I have given the bigger size, then it will be fast. Of course, here we are just using for the testing purpose. So for us, it's okay. We can able to use it. We can get the things as per my business need. Okay. So all object, all
Yes.
syncing you can able to do.
Hmm.
Now let me check my LSN.
Hmm.
This time it is change.
Yeah.
So you
Different.
getting?
Hmm.
Earlier
Yes.
6012. Now we have 6024.
Hmm. Hmm.
What
Hmm.
about in the multiplication? So it is in recovery mode.
Recovery.
Until unless it's not recovered. And
Hmm.
one more thing you have to keep into mind. That's also give you okay. This is in the my this phase.
Hmm.
Got it? That will be
Hmm.
also a one thing which you have to keep into mind when you are doing it.
Hmm. Hmm.
If I want to insert the data, I can able to insert data as
Hmm.
well,
Hmm.
but I won't able to insert from the my standby.
Yes.
Why? Because it's in read only.
Hmm.
But when I insert the data into here, ABC,
Hmm.
I can able to get
Hmm.
the data from there. Select
Hmm.
star from ABC.
Hmm.
Got it? This is the data I have
Yes.
inserted. PKN.
Hmm.
Are you
Hmm.
getting?
Yes, sir.
Immediately your replication is working, and I hope now you have understood the concept.
Hmm.
If any doubt, any questions, feel free to ask.
Yes, sir.
Understand the concept?
Yes, sir.
So simple way if you are doing the primary, you have to configure the lots of things for this. The manually when you
Hmm.
are doing the first thing pg
Hmm.
underscore sql.conf, you have to
Hmm.
create a replication,
Hmm.
give that replication IP. Those once
Hmm.
done, you have to modify the parameter on the primary server, which is called max
Hmm.
wall sender. Wall level
Hmm.
should be the
Hmm.
replica. Then how
Hmm.
many slot you want that, synchronous you want
Hmm.
commit or not,
Hmm.
synchronous standby name, and your
Hmm.
listener address.
Hmm.
And that's where you can able to do it.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Similar way on standby you can able to do the couple of things, and then you can
Hmm.
able to connect to the primary server, and based on that you can able to run the your standby.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hope you understood the concept.
Yes, sir.
So that's for this demo, and I hope now replication you can able to do into your environment, and
Hmm.
you are doing it. Am I correct?
Yes.